Corporate Finance Excel Practice Problem. In this presentation, we will work a practice problem in Excel related to free cash flow. Get ready, because it's time to take a stance with corporate finance. Here we are in Excel. We have our information on the left-hand side. We're going to put that into the blue area on the right-hand side into our worksheet. We are thinking and considering free cash flow, and it is kind of what you would think. The free cash flow is the cash flow that we have freed up or that is free to do with what we want. Now, obviously, we're a business organization. We're tied down to what we need to do with regards to the best interest of the owners, which are going to be the stockholders. So if you're thinking about a large publicly traded company, then the management is there as agents of the stockholders. So the principal objective is to put into investments in order to help generate revenue for the stockholders. Given that, though, we're going to think, what kind of free cash do we have that we can do what we want to do that we think could earn revenue? Well, we're going to start off then with the estimated cash flows from operations. So we're going to estimate the cash flows that are going to be from the operations, and that's going to be, we're going to say, the $9,500,000. Then we're going to subtract the obligations for any capital expenditures that we might have. That'll be things like a large property, plants, and equipment that we might be purchasing. We might need to be purchasing something in order to meet our obligations. So we'll have capital expenditures, and then we might project out our obligations to the owners of the company, which means our obligations with regards to dividends, how much of the cash flow we're going to be paying back out to the owners in the form of dividends, both common dividends and preferred stock dividends. And so we'll subtract those items out. So we're going to estimate the capital expenditures we have. So we're going to buy capital expenditures, which is nice, but that can be kind of expensive. And we want to know how much other cash we have to do other stuff, the free cash flow. And then we're going to have the common stock dividends. We're going to subtract out the common stock dividends. Actually, the capital expenditures are this 670 estimated dividends for the common stock. And then we're going to have the preferred stock dividends that we're going to have to pay out of the 430. So that's going to be the cash flow that's going to be going out. So then the free cash flow then is going to be the difference. Looks like we have a substantial amount still here that we can do other stuff with, which is going to be equal to, and you can do this a couple different ways. Let's practice our Excel here. Equal to the 9,500,000 minus up, the 6,700 minus up, the 680 minus up 1, or E2 minus E4 minus E5 minus E6, or the 1,690,000 being the free cash flow. Other way you can calculate this is to embed the sum function, which I would practice doing because it's good practice to do so. And we always like good practice. So equals the 9,500,000 minus the sum of, and then I'm going to use the arrows. I'm going to go up, over, up on the up arrow, holding down shift, down. So I'm going to subtract those, and then I have to close up the brackets using shift 0. I'm telling you how to do it on the keyboard. You could do it with the mouse as well, but I'm going to try to emphasize the keyboard as much as possible, because if you use the keyboard more, you're more geeky, and that's good for this stuff. So then I'm going to put an underline under the 430. So we're going to put our cursor on that, home tab, font group, underline. Let's double underline the free cash flow, because that's like the thing we're looking for. So that's the important thing. It needs a double emphasis, double underline, home tab, font group, drop down, double underline.